Hi, my name's Emily, and this is a 30-minute beginners yoga class. If you have a block, you can grab it now, but if not, you can just grab a couple of heavy books and just have those next to you if you need a little bit more support. So we're going to start with a seated meditation. You can bring your legs and cross them in front of you, or you can bring them like I'm sitting into a half lotus if that's available to you. Bringing the hands to rest on the knees and beginning to breathe deeply in and out of the nose. If it helps you to connect with your breath, you can bring the left hand into the heart space. And you can bring the right hand just below the belly button. And you can observe the breath as you breathe in, noticing how the belly expands and fills with air, the chest rises. And as you exhale, noticing how the air escapes from the body, the belly draws in. You can continue to breathe here, however is comfortable to you. Sometimes it helps me to breathe by placing the fingers and the thumbs together and counting the breaths. Inhaling for 4, tapping the fingers, and exhaling for 4. Noticing how the air feels as it enters the body, and how the air feels as it leaves the body. Bringing the eyes to open and bringing some gentle movement into the body now. Bringing the left ear down towards the left shoulder, and then gently bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder. Again, inhale, exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale to center, right ear to right shoulder. Bring the chin in towards the chest and gently start rolling the neck from side to side. You can close the eyes here if you want to, just really connecting in with the breath. Bringing the fingertips onto the mat either side of you, inhaling, bringing the fingertips up, and exhale, bring the fingers down and back behind the body, open across the chest. Again, inhale, lift, relax the shoulders. Exhale, bring the fingers down and back, drop the chin. Inhale, lift out of the hips, following with the gaze. And exhale down to the ground. Bringing yourself now onto the knees and sitting back on the heels. Take a few rolls with the shoulders, taking some deep breaths in. And as the shoulders drop, releasing any tension from the body here. We're going to interlace the fingers and start to work a little bit more with the spine. So press the palms outside and away. Inhale, open the heart and lift the gaze, arch the spine. Exhale, press the palms away and round the spine. Inhale to lift the heart and open. Exhale to separate the shoulders, press away. Inhale to lift, bringing the arms back behind the ears. Exhale to round. Last one, inhale to open the chest. And exhale to press away. Release releasing any tension in the shoulders and bringing yourself into a tabletop position. Wrists need to be stacked directly underneath the shoulders, and the palms need to be really wide on the mat, knees underneath the hips. Take a deep breath in and open the heart, lift the tailbone. As we exhale, press into the ground, tuck the tailbone in. Inhale, open the heart, and exhale, separate the shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes. Inhale to open, tailbone lifts, and exhale, press the mat away as you round through the spine. Finding more of a neutral spine, begin to introduce some gentle movements around the mat. Explore all the corners of the mat as you begin to work into the wrists, moving in one direction and then in the other direction, really noticing any tension or any stiffness in the body and hovering over those areas with the breath. So extending the right leg back behind now. Inhale, lift that heel nice and high. You can bend into the back leg if you wish, or keep it nice and straight. As you exhale, bring the knee into the nose and arch the spine, press the ground away. Inhale to return, open the heart. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze the abs. Inhale, open and lift. Exhale, knee to nose and step through in between the hands. Now you need to find a position that's comfortable because we're going to be here for 3 breaths. You can either bring the left knee back or bring it in a little bit to take any pressure off. Here you can use your block or your books to give yourself a little bit more height if it's too much for your hips to bring the hands to the ground. Wherever you are, drop the shoulders, open the heart forward and take 3 deep, long breaths here. Allowing the weight to drop into those hips on the exhale. At the end of the last breath, bring the hands onto the ground, the right knee comes back. We're going to stay here, and the option to bring the left arm forward and extend the left hand away. Careful not to drop into the right shoulder. Second option, to bend into the back leg, grab the inside of the foot and open the heart here. You can take the gaze around to the left side and take some deep breaths in as you release in the shoulder. Extending the left fingers, the right heel away, and then coming into our tabletop again. Arching through the back, taking some deep breaths, releasing the spine. Ready to go on the left side, so the left heel pushes away, lifting the left heel up, drop the left hip down so the hips are level. Exhale, knee to nose, arch the spine. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lift. Exhale, last one, stepping through between the hands. Again, finding your comfortable position here, taking any support that you need and taking 3 breaths. Try to focus your mind on your breathing. Bring all your awareness onto your mat. At the end of the 3rd breath, extending the left heel away, dropping the left hip and taking that optional spinal balance, right fingers forward. And again, if you want to up level here and take that back bend, reach round, bend the back leg and open the heart round to the right side, twisting from the navel. Take an extra deep breath here before releasing onto the hands and knees. Arching and rounding through the back, releasing, twisting left to right before we prepare to come into our first downward facing dog. Before we do this, we're going to release through the wrists, press them away, and then bring yourself into your preparation position on your hands and knees, wrists underneath the shoulders. Come forward and peer over the front of your mat. Exhale, come into your child's pose, forehead to the ground. Inhale, lean forward, open the heart, and exhale, hips to heels, forehead to the ground. Inhale, come all the way forward. As we exhale, squeeze the elbows into the ribs and drop the chest and chin to the mat. Inhale to scoot forward, open the heart, squeeze the elbows. Exhale, drop the chest. Inhale onto the hands and knees and come back into your child's pose. We're going to do 2 more vinyasas. Inhale to come forward. Exhale, chest and chin to the ground, high hips. Inhale to lift, drop the shoulders, squeeze the elbows. Exhale, lower the heart to the ground. Inhale onto the hands and the knees and exhale to press the mat away. Last one, inhale, come forward, peering over the top of the mat. Exhale, chest, hips and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale onto the hands and knees and press the mat away. Here you can use your book or your block to give yourself a little bit more height if you need it. Some people find that their head doesn't come to the ground, so you can bring yourself up to allow your hips to come right back onto the heels. Take some deep breaths and find a comfortable position for the arms extended forward or bringing the elbows down towards the knees. As you breathe out, feeling all that tension release into the ground. Keeping the mind focused on the breath. Removing any props from the ground and tucking the toes underneath, ready to prepare for our first downward facing dog. Inhale and hover the knees. Exhale, bring the knees to the ground. Again, inhale, squeeze the abs, lift the knees. Exhale, down. This time as you inhale, hover the knees. Keep pressing the hips up and back to the back of the mat, bringing the chest towards the top of the thighs and drop the crown of the head down towards the mat. Remember, you don't need to have straight legs in your downward facing dog. The important thing is that we find a long line from the tailbone all the way along the spine to the crown of the head, and that the back is not arched and round. Bend the knees and look forward between the hands, gently transferring the weight onto the hands as you come to the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in and come to a halfway lift. The hands can come to the knees, the ankles, or the ground as long as the spine is long. As you exhale, fold forward, bringing a gentle bend into the knees. Inhale, flat back, open the heart. And exhale to fold, drop the crown of the head. Last one, inhale, halfway lift, weight in the balls of the feet. Exhale, fold. Rolling up all the way through the spine. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders up to the ears. Then drop the shoulders away as you exhale. Preparing now for a modified sun salutation, bringing the feet together. Take a deep breath in, palms meet above the head. And exhale, fold all the way down to the ground. Inhale, flat back, opening the heart. And exhale, bring that right foot back and drop the right knee onto the ground, low lunge. Palms meet together in the heart center. Deep inhale. Exhale, extend the fingers away. Inhale, cactus the arms, right angle at the elbows. Exhale to reach away, palms meet. Inhale, open the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, open the arms, cactus. Exhale, press away, finding the ground and framing that front foot, lifting the back knee and stepping that left foot back into your plank. Find a strong plank and drop the knees if you need to. Shift the weight forward. Exhale, vinyasa, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, slide forward into your cobra, drop the shoulders. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale onto the hands and knees, bring the hips back and lift into your down dog. Drop the heart towards the mat, take a breath. Looking forward between the hands and walking slowly to the top of the mat, shifting the weight. Inhale, halfway lift, weight in the front of the body. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising tall, fingertips meet above the head, and then exhale, palms to the heart center. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, opening the heart. Exhale, plant the hand, left foot steps all the way back. Drop the left knee and come into that low lunge on the right side. Palms together at the heart space. Exhale the palms forward and inhale, open the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, release. Inhale, open the heart, bringing the arms behind the body. Exhale, send them forward. Inhale, last time. Exhale, release and stretch. Bringing the hands to frame the foot, lifting the back knee. Inhale into your plank. Switch on the core. Shift the weight forward and drop those knees if you need to. Exhale, elbows into the body, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, back into your child's pose. Now you can bring the knees nice and wide to the outer edges of the mat, and this really helps to release and open up those hips a little bit more. The palms will come forward. If you want to give the hips a bit of a rest and maybe open out across the top of the back, you can bring the knees together, fold the heart over the knees, drop the forehead to the ground, and bring the fingertips to the back of the mat. Start to take some deep breaths into the spine. Reconnecting with the breath. When you're ready, bringing the palms forward and bringing yourself onto your knees, bringing the weight right back onto your heels. Palms meet together at the heart space. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, bring the palms up above the head. Exhale, cactus those arms, wide fingers. Inhale, palms meet. And exhale, hands into the heart space. Inhale, palms lift. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, palms lift. Exhale, bring them into the center. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, relax. Drop the shoulders. Inhale, palms meet above the head, and exhale, down into the heart space. Now bringing the left leg out to the side, making sure the left toes are facing forward. We're going to bring the weight right back onto the right heel. So it's like a child's pose with the left leg extended out. Reach those fingers forward and drop the forehead to the ground. Use any props that you need. Feel the stretch down the inner thigh. Take some deep breaths here. Walking the hands back in towards you, left arm stretches down towards the left ankle and the right arm comes up above the head, side bend, taking the gaze up to the palm. Bringing the right hand down by the right heel, open the hips and the heart forward, taking the gaze right back behind you. Coming all the way back into that side bend again. Left fingers to left ankle. Take a deep breath. We're going to come into a side plank. Bring the right hand onto the mat. Lift that left leg. You can bring the left toes down if it's too much to lift the leg. Lift the left arm up and take that gaze up. Use the strength in the outer hip. Options here, if you want to up level your practice, bend into the back leg and take the back of the foot and open the heart. That's just an option though. Inhale to open out again and coming all the way back into the center. Coming onto the knees, releasing any tension in the shoulders and getting ready to go on the other side. Right toes coming out to the side, fingertips coming forward and dropping the weight back onto the left heel, forehead all the way to the ground. Deep breaths into the back. Feel that stretch in the left inner thigh. Feel yourself relaxing further and further towards the ground with every exhale. When we're ready, walking ourselves back onto that knee, coming up onto the left knee, right hand on the right thigh, left arm up. Exhale, reaching towards the right ankle. Take the gaze up. Left hand comes back behind you, bringing the right arm up and back. Press the hips forward. Coming all the way back onto that left knee, left arm up, side bend, deep breath. Left hand comes onto the mat, strong in that left shoulder as we lift the right leg up or keep it on the ground. Use the strength in the outer thigh, open the heart. Option again to bend into the back leg, take the back of the foot and open the heart forward as you take some deep breaths. Feel the release in the chest. Again, returning to our knees, bringing the feet together, releasing in the back, rolling through the shoulders. Going to do a little bit more work with the hips now, opening up through the hips. You can bring your block or your books underneath the knees to give yourself a little bit more support here. You can also double up on the books if you need more height. Okay, just make sure that you're nice and supported here. Otherwise, opening the feet. Okay, so you want to be able to see the soles of the feet. You're opening them like a book. And that helps to really externally open the hips and bring the knees down towards the ground. Close the eyes if you want to and start to take some deep breaths in and out of the nose, butterflying the knees up and down and releasing through the hips. Make sure the spine remains long and there's no weight dumping down into the hips. Bringing the feet about 1 foot distance forward so you've got a long diamond shape with the knees, with the legs now. I'm just going to show you from the side here, you don't need to move. Okay, we're going to fold forward and we're going to actually soften over. So we're coming into quite a restorative, gentle pose here. You can open the palms and allow yourself to fold completely. If you don't reach the ground, that's absolutely not a problem, it doesn't matter. You can just bring yourself up and just take a position that's comfortable so you can start to feel some release in the outer hips. Bring the knees together and gently roll down the spine onto the back. Bringing the heels in towards the glutes so that your fingertips can touch your heels and then move them slightly away. Inhale, squeezing the glutes and lifting the hips off the ground. Pressing into the ground with the palms. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, lower them to the ground. If you want more activation, in your thighs. You can bring a book in between your thighs and squeeze the book with your thighs as you inhale and lift the legs, and exhale to release. Inhale to lift, exhale, lower. Again, inhale, squeeze the glutes, exhale, release. Removing the block or the books. An option here, you can continue doing what you were doing, or you can bring the right leg, lift it off the ground, either to the knee or straight above you, and take 3 more glute bridges with the leg extended. Taking that right ankle and crossing it over the right thigh, so the right knee is pointing out to the right side. Take the right hand in between the legs and interlace the fingers at the back of the left thigh. Bring that left thigh in towards the chest as you close the eyes and feel the stretch in this reclined pigeon pose. Use the breath to allow you to go deeper and deeper into this pose. Preparing to go on the other side, left heel lifts towards the sky or extends in front of you, 3 glute bridges pressing into the mat. Inhaling to lift the hips and exhaling to lower them down. When you finish this, crossing the left ankle over the right thigh, interlacing the fingers at the back of the right thigh, dropping the shoulders, closing the eyes, and pressing the left knee away from you as you squeeze the right thigh in towards the chest. Deep breaths. Opening the palms wide and coming into that cactus position with the arms again. Bringing the knees up and into the chest and dropping them over to the right side. You can bring the gaze over to the left side if that's comfortable for you. If not, you can bring the head back into center so it's not going to be too much pressure on the spine. Allow the eyes to close and really challenge yourself to breathe as deeply as you can into the spine. The end of the next exhale, dropping the knees over to the left side. Deep breath in. And exhale, dropping the head over to the right side. Breathing deeply and massaging the internal organs with the breath. Feeling yourself soften into the ground with every exhale. At the end of the next exhale, bringing the knees into the center and gently taking any movements that feel right for your body at this point of our practice. You can rock the knees side to side. Maybe take a happy baby if that's accessible to you. You can take the outer edge of the feet, bringing the knees down, bring the soles of the feet together. Whatever your body is asking you for at this point in your practice, just allow yourself this time to stretch and breathe. When you're ready, extending the legs forward and opening the palms. Taking some deep breaths in, filling the belly, breathing all the way into the collarbone, and exhaling and sighing out through the mouth. Inhaling again, breathing in all the way up to the top of the breath, holding it at the top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale through a wide mouth release. Taking as many of these breaths as you need. Really using this breath